Tonight, on the Straight Edge Game Room, me and the little dude are having a guys' night in. We're rough, we're tough, we're manly, aren't we, little dude? That's right! What kind of games do we like to play, little dude? Manly games! Flex those muscles, little dude. Yeah, let's do this! Yeah, these are the kind of games that manly men like to play. Battle Zone, cause we like explosions. We like professional wrestling, monster trucks smashing things, and giant Japanese movie monsters beating the atomic crud out of each other. Bam! Take that, Mechagodzilla! Today, we're gonna play Strawberry Shortcake, the Sweet Dreams game. The instruction manual is strawberry scented. It's like one of those little trees you hang in your car. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm not the target audience for this game, but I'm gonna give it a fair review and tell you what I think. So it's pretty obvious that this was made for little girls ages preschool to elementary age, but I don't think it'll appeal too much to a little girl who's above the age of 6. The premise is simple. You play through a series of stages while collecting seeds. I thought the seeds at first were your energy, but there doesn't seem to be a clear-cut way to die in this game. When you do die, if you can even call it that, you just respawn very close to where you left off, and there doesn't seem to be very much repercussions for messing up. If you lost any seeds in the process, well, you just gotta go back and get them. The seeds don't act as life, they act as currency, so try not to lose them. There are a few enemies in this game that can bash you around and cause you to lose some of those seeds, and you can also take a bump if you jump from a place that's too high. Especially these stupid berry birds, yeah, that's what they're called. I hate them. Oh gosh, do I hate them. Back to the seeds. The seeds are for the Fantasy Garden. Yeah, I know it sounds like a techno darkwave goth band, but that's what the place is called. Anyway, the Fantasy Garden is your store, so this is where you come and buy certain items or certain characters. There's a spot for each item which tells you what's there and how much it costs, and if you can't read just yet, Strawberry Shortcake will tell you what it is. I think that's mostly for the small children who haven't learned to read just yet. Calm down, guys, I'm not being a bully. Different levels have different goals to meet and problem-solving tasks that you gotta complete. Move it, Mothra! You move too slow. And throughout the general game, you do acquire different abilities that help you along the way. One of these items is a watering canteen to help you platform over areas or get onto ledges that you can't reach. But sometimes, just to tease you, the platforms can block you from even jumping up on them. Look at this. That's cruel. What a mean thing to do to a little kid. If you happen to be in a bind in a very tight area where you need a platform higher, this can be a real hindrance. Look at this. I look like a total dope here, but it's not as easy as it looks. Get up there! Get up there! Whoever programmed this into the game, you're a jerk. You also got this magic wand that poops away enemies and obstacles that hurt you. Take that, you gosh darn berry birds. Eat my pixie dust, you scum. You jerk-faced bats want some too? Bite this wand, suckers. There's also these butterfly wings that help you get from one high ledge to another. This can come in handy, but make sure you keep aware of that energy meter. By energy meter, I mean that cloud in the upper right-hand corner. That cloud acts more as your MP gauge. It's easy to refill. All you gotta do is find these little cloud items, and they're not too far away. Then there's an ability to make an item appear from the ground to hold down one of these floor buttons. Let's talk a little bit more about the items you can unlock in the Fantasy Garden. You can purchase new characters to play as throughout the game, and you can also buy recipes.
Unlocked a new gift!
Now, being this is a video game, I thought that the recipes were an enhancement of some kind. But lo and behold, that's exactly what it is. It's an honest-to-goodness literal recipe. I love how it tells you to get a grown-up to help you with these. I can't really blame them. I'm sure they don't want to get sued because little Susie burnt the house down. There's also these in-between level racing kind of games. You're not really racing against the clock, you're just trying to get from beginning to end. There's different kinds, but they're essentially the same thing. Except for the race car.
Oh, they're jacking us up, Strawberry! They're jacking us up!
Strawberry Shortcake The Sweet Dreams games is incredibly flawed and kind of annoying, but to be fair, this game wasn't made for someone like me. I think this game would be great for younger age little girls who are playing with an adult. I think this is a great game for a little girl to bond over with her mom, older sister, or aunt, but for any of the guys in the family, this is really not for you. If you're anything like me, this game will be a test of patience. Even though there is some diversity to the game, it's still very mundane and just boring. But if you want a video game with a female lead that the boys could enjoy, stick to Metroid. Well, that about does it for this installment of the Straight Edge Game Room, because I'm tired of looking at this game. If you have any suggestions for any other video games or video game accessories you'd like to see on this program, please drop it down in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this program, and I'll see you again next time. Take care. Oh man, I never want to play that game again. Worst day of my life.